technology that can put tens and even hundreds of thousands of dollars directly into your checking account. It's time to say goodbye to the old and embrace the future. Hi, I'm Simone Sanchez, a software engineer, and I'm here to bring in a whole new source of income, straight into your bank account in the shortest time possible. I'm talking about something with really explosive potential, which scientists would call the mother of all invention. Bill Gates described it as the holy grail that everyone in computer science has been searching for. Honestly, regardless of the name, this technology is amazing, and the first ones to reach the end of this video will experience everything I am talking about and receive their first deposits in their accounts right within the next hour. I know it may sound crazy, but just in the last year, the group of people who follow my work at the Income Club had the opportunity to withdraw between $1,300 and $7,000 every week, simply because they put this technology to work in their cell phones. In Ashley's words, it's like manufacturing money. So, let's make a deal. If you follow the extremely simple step-by-step instructions in this video, I assure you that you'll withdraw much more than your current paycheck every month, continuously. In return, the only effort I ask of you is to dedicate a few minutes of your attention to understanding what's the purpose behind the Income Club and how your participation in this closed group will be great for all of us. What do you say? Would you like to come with me on this journey and start using this technology for your benefit? Be it for you to have the possibility to use just your smartphone at your convenience in the comfort of your home and have a whole new source of income at your disposal. So, before I explain in detail how all this works and where all this money comes from, take a look at what Anna has to say.
Hey, my name's Anna, and I want to talk to you about Simone Sanchez's Income Club. I used to work a little over 8 hours a day at a fast food chain, and I earned an average of $1,600 a month. Since I joined the Income Club, I'm already making an average income of $800 a week. Can you believe that? I have to admit, in the beginning, I thought it was too good to be true. But since she said she had a guarantee, I decided to at least try it. After I received my first $800 in my bank account, I knew I made the right decision. I have no regrets in trusting Simone. Her mentoring is simple, easy, and very effective. I totally recommend that you check this out too.
After all, how are these people getting so much money so fast? This is a very important question. You have probably seen this technology on TV. It seems that each day we are one step closer to the future. Technological advances we'd only dreamed about in science fiction, such as robotic arms, self-driving cars, smart homes, and drones are actually happening. And even a humanoid robot was recently announced by Tesla. But what really matters is what is installed inside these futuristic machines. I am talking about artificial intelligence, the first technology to beat humans at everything. And what I want to show you today is that this technology can impact your financial life in a way that you can't even imagine. Astronomical gains? You can think bigger. In fact, artificial intelligence will generate the world's next fortunes. And I'm not the only one to say that. According to a study commissioned by IDC, by the end of 2025, the artificial intelligence market is expected to be worth $120 billion in the United States alone. It is impossible to estimate the gains after that. Tell me, what do you think about the chance to profit from this? Imagine that just a small part of that billionaire potential can change your and your family's financial status for generations. And the best thing is that this is a technology that is already in the palm of your hand. Hidden underneath the screen of your smartphone, there's a chip installed with artificial intelligence. And I'm not telling you to do something that would require extensive knowledge or to waste time studying in the minutiae of this technology. In fact, I've already done all the hard work for you. Through our official community app, everything is already set up and pre-configured so that everyone can take advantage of the full wealth-generating potential of this technology. Once you have the Income Club app on your cell phone, a world of money-making possibilities will open up for you. So, just before I release your access, I need to make a friendly warning. And if you think it's necessary, take a screenshot now. I want to be held accountable for it later on. Those who won't learn to use this technology to their advantage while there is still time will see artificial intelligence irreversibly take over their jobs in a few years. You may question the importance of my warning. But know that I am in the company of one of the most brilliant minds of all time. According to Stephen Hawking, technology will decimate the middle class jobs. The automation of factories has already decimated jobs in traditional manufacturing, and the rise of artificial intelligence is likely to extend this job destruction deep into the middle classes, with only the most caring, creative, or supervisory roles remaining. Automation will, in turn, will accelerate the already widening economic inequality around the world, Hawking wrote. The internet and the platforms that make it possible allow for very small groups of individuals to make enormous profits while employing very few people. This is inevitable. It is progress, but it is also socially destructive. In addition, a report put out in February 2016 by Citibank in partnership with the University of Oxford predicted that 47% of US jobs are at risk for automation. And it won't be 30 or 20 years from now, it is already happening. Amazon has been operating dozens of stores of its new supermarket of the future. Without the presence of attendants or the need to ring the purchases up at checkout, all you have to do is remove the product from the shelf and have the Amazon application installed. The app identifies through a system of cameras and QR codes when a product is removed from the shelf. Automatically, it is added to the shopping list. When passing through the sensors on the way out, the purchase is charged to the credit card. Write down what I am saying. This is just the beginning of a whole new world, a technological world that will transform everything around it. And I am not talking about simple things like your refrigerator directly buying from the supermarket the groceries you need, nor about significant advances like self-driving cars. I am talking about changes that can affect our society in epic proportions, transforming everything from emergency services, agriculture, security, and renewable energy to banking and the stock market. While you watch this video, this technology is being installed all over the world, and irreversibly so. See, the biggest companies want artificial intelligence, governments want it, and soon, robots, cameras, QR codes, and sensors will take lots of people's employment. For many people, this means that there won't be many alternatives left, besides the lowest paid jobs with little prospect for a better life. But for you, who are lucky enough to be watching this video, this technological revolution is a unique opportunity to say goodbye to the old and be the first to receive the technology of the future. I know that this implies stepping out of your comfort zone a bit, but I can assure you, it is much simpler than it seems and completely accessible to anyone. Those who know how to take advantage of this now have the opportunity to become the world's next millionaires. And whoever doesn't get in will be left behind. You just have to choose which team you are going to be on. And if you want to surf the potential of this new technology, you need to move fast. Since we have no time to waste, in the next 3 minutes, I will take my cell phone out and show you from the beginning to end how everything works, without hiding anything. Just copy the exact step-by-step that I will do in this video. You will be amazed at how easily and quickly your income will increase. But first, I need you to understand what the Income Club project is and why I feel so confident in proposing it to you. I, Simone Sanchez, have been immersed in this world of artificial intelligence for some time now. I have always been passionate about that involves technology, be it movies, books, games, or computers. That is why I decided to pursue a career as a computer scientist. However, it was only after many years that I gained academic recognition when I presented my master's thesis on the use of artificial intelligence in the process industry. This led me to several job opportunities, first as a business consultant, and later as an investor in several startups related to this technology. To understand a little how this technology works, I'm going to give you a quick presentation on how machine learning can be used to solve any kind of problem, and how it has a direct connection with the money you're going to receive in your account in the next few minutes. My goal here is to show you how artificial intelligence works. To do this, I will use as an example the game known as Tetris. It's a very simple game, but it'll help you understand everything. The premise here is to stack the pieces that go down the screen and not leave empty spaces between the lines. When a line is filled, it disappears. But if the pile of pieces touches the top of the screen, the game is over. I programmed my computer's artificial intelligence to learn how to fit the pieces together correctly to achieve the highest possible score in the game. So, let's put it to work. Note that in these first two rounds, in all learning models, The blocks are rapidly stacking up to the top of the screen, and the game is ending almost immediately, with a maximum score below 20 points. That's just what it is. This happens because the artificial intelligence is still learning. The goal is for the system to keep making mistakes until it learns by itself how to reach the final goal. To that end, I will leave the artificial intelligence learning by itself for a while, and let's see what happens. After 1 hour, we already have a very interesting breakthrough, as one of the learning models was able to identify a strategy that is getting the pieces stacked correctly. The coolest part of it is that from this point on, artificial intelligence will reinforce this strategy that's working and forget about the strategies it has already tested that didn't work. Soon, the trend is that the other learning models will also learn how to play. Therefore, I'll let it train for a little while longer. Now, just take a look at the difference. Most of the models have managed to learn how to fit the pieces together correctly. The maximum score, which in the beginning did not reach 20 points, is now easily passing 1,000 points. It's amazing. And the longer we let the artificial intelligence practice, the more it will learn and the higher it will score in the game. I think you get the idea, don't you? The important thing you should know is that you only have to feed the artificial intelligence with a certain amount of data, and it will likely be able to learn by itself to identify mathematical patterns that solve any kind of problem. In this case, how to fit blocks together to score points in the Tetris game. Now, let's go back to my story, so you can understand how the same technology can be adapted to find mathematical patterns that will send lots of new money straight into your checking account. And soon, everything I just showed you here will make sense in your mind. When I started my artificial intelligence consulting company, no one could have imagined the revolution this technology would cause in the world. And as a result, initially, only a few people gave me a genuine chance to demonstrate everything I know. But as I was able to prove that this technology can be used very efficiently to reduce energy and natural resource costs, and even reduce the chances of accidents in the industry, I was gaining recognition, and little by little, I was getting my first major clients willing to invest in this innovation. It wasn't something that made me rich quickly, but working with what I love most has always given me great professional satisfaction. Now, what I could never have imagined was that my passion for work wouldn't last long. As you know, back in early 2020, with all that mess going on, the whole world started to shut down. This brought lots of uncertainty for companies in terms of how to invest their resources. In this scenario, all my projects that were in progress were suspended indefinitely. And as a single mother with a daughter to feed, I almost panicked. I had no job, no income, and bills to pay. So I had no choice but to look for a different way to turn everything I had learned about artificial intelligence into a new source of immediate income. At first, I thought about the financial market. After all, it is nothing new that some professional investors use trading robots based on artificial intelligence to boost their profits, especially in the stock market. But the best of chances of winning are not there for now. That's when I found something much, much better. It doesn't even compare. I am talking about digital options. I'll show you in detail how this works. Here we have a chart of the euro versus the dollar. The premise of making money here is to get the price direction right in a given time period, which can be 1, 5, or 15 minutes. You just need to choose between these two buttons. If you press the red button, you believe the price will fall. If you press the green button, you believe the price will go up. And at the end of the count, if you get the price direction right, you'll receive a direct payment into your account. However, if you make a mistake, you lose the amount you invested. It's as simple as that. There, the payment was made. In my opinion, this looks more like gambling than anything else. Don't you agree? Well, that's exactly what I thought. And the best way to make money with digital options is precisely to treat them as if they were a game. I'll explain. Just like artificial intelligence can learn to win at Tetris, it is also possible to teach it to win at digital options. Let's understand this. The process is almost the same. We need to generate a large amount of data and then train our artificial intelligence model to identify mathematical patterns that can beat the digital options, and consequently, receive the payments directly into the bank account. To start training the artificial intelligence, it is necessary to catalog the data from the past. For example, in the euro to dollar asset, between 1030 and 1031, the price went up. Artificial intelligence will interpret this data as a green arrow. In other words, between 10:30 and 10:31, if you had pressed the green button on the digital options platform, you would win the game and receive a direct payment into your account. But then, between 10:31 and 10:32, the price dropped. So the artificial intelligence interprets this with a red down arrow, indicating the button that would release the payment would be the red one, betting on the price dropping. Of course, this was just a simple example for you to make sense of the process. In actuality, the movements of the last 5 years of all 11 currencies that are available within the digital options were cataloged day by day, minute by minute. Not just one currency pair, but all 11 currency pairs available within the digital options platform. And all this data is used in its training to further improve performance. Does it make sense? Once the artificial intelligence has this huge amount of data from the past, it can train and identify on its own which arrows will be the next to appear in the next hour in the digital options. And how does it do this? Artificial intelligence uses pattern recognition, diagnostics through images to identify how many alternate arrows appear and how many simultaneous arrows appear, which times have more green, which ones have more red, compiling all this in real time and 100% automatically. The result of this technological effort is what we call the Income Club codes. In a nutshell, codes are nothing more than the mathematical pattern that has been tracked by artificial intelligence, telling you what time and button you will press on each coin in the next hour to win the game and receive your payouts directly into your account. Look, even if you didn't understand 100% what I said, actually, all you need to redeem this money is to follow with a few clicks on the path that this code is showing you. I'm going to take my cell phone now and show you in practice how you are going to pocket all this money that is accessible to you. This is the official application of the Income Club. The first thing you need to know is that when you get access to it, just click this download app button, and you will download the free digital options trading platform that is fully integrated with our artificial intelligence. Then just click here on the codes. Inside this button, written Activate Codes, there is an algorithm that I programmed that is fully integrated with our neural engine model. So all you need to do is click on this button and the artificial intelligence in your device will automatically calculate and make available all 7 codes that you will use to release your payments. I will take a screenshot and leave it here in the corner of the video to make it easier for you to follow along with me in real time on how it all works. Okay, I already have the digital options app open here. I will start activating the first code. Look how simple it is. Step 1, you wait for the indicated time. In the second step, select the indicated asset, euro dollar. Step 3, click on time and then select 1 minute as in the code. And finally, you just have to press the button according to the color of the code. That's all. Now just wait for the end of the count. There you go, money released in 1 minute to spend on whatever you want. Pretty simple, right? But back to the codes here. Since we are exploiting a mathematical advantage here, the correct way to follow this strategy is to do all 7 codes, okay? So now I'm going to do the remaining 6 operations. Let's go. Second code, plus $46 in 1 minute. Third code, minus $50 in 1 minute. Fourth code, plus $46 in 1 minute. Fifth code, plus $93.18 in 5 minutes. Sixth code, plus $46.59 in 1 minute. Seventh code, plus $46.62 in 1 minute. I have just made the 7 codes generated by the artificial intelligence of the Income Club. We had 6 hits and 1 miss, a success rate of 85%. Here is our statement for today. In just 1 hour, the total profit was an incredible $276. You see, I am not saying that you will also receive such large sums right away. You can start by receiving payments with more modest amounts. But remember, you'll have the opportunity to receive hundreds of such payments per year. It is only a matter of time before the values progressively increase, until the moment you start receiving larger payments. With consistency, a little bit of discipline, and the benefit of time, a few tens of dollars become hundreds. That can become thousands of dollars, as you've just. The really important thing is to keep in mind that you do not need large amounts to get started and receive your first payments. You don't have to wait years for your return. You start today and can have your first payment as early as the next hour. Now, if you are truly interested in becoming a professional, why not do this strategy 2 or 3 times a day to double or even triple the speed of your earnings? This is possible, and you can do it if you think it is necessary, because the Income Club app is at your disposal by automatically tracking profits 24 hours a day in any scenario, with the sole purpose of putting new money straight into your account whenever you need it. That's the power of this technology, which does all the heavy lifting while you keep the profit. Okay, I know what you must be thinking. This all sounds amazing, but if it's so great, why aren't you gaining on your own? Well, that's where the real reason we call this project the Income Club comes in. The truth is that I, indeed, have tried on my own, I admit, but I had my reasons for this. First of all, I was afraid of opening up about inside information that others could copy, both by ordinary people and by companies. Second, I never thought I was capable of talking about it. I am not a super scientist, much less the owner of some big tech company. But why did I change my mind and decide to make this video for you? Because my mindset has changed. Throughout this time, I realized that if I remained closed in my world, this technology would remain restricted to large technology companies, governments, and corporations who use artificial intelligence only for their own benefit, making huge profits while eliminating millions of middle-class jobs. And after achieving my long-dreamed financial freedom, I could no longer stay silent, and I was willing to sacrifice myself for a greater cause. Because I believe with all my might that artificial intelligence has truly come to make the world a better place. For this reason, this technology should no longer remain in the hands of only a few people. And it was for this purpose that I founded the Income Club, the only place where regular people can use this technology to their advantage in a simple and affordable way. Look, at first, I was afraid. But today, looking back, I see that it was the best decision of my life. For one simple reason. As the Income Club grew and more people joined, I found out that I could use a technique with the help of the club members themselves to further optimize artificial intelligence while everyone reaps their profits. I'll explain. This technique that I learned back in my master's days is called data augmentation. It means that artificial intelligence can increase the original database of digital options by adding slightly modified copies of data. It acts as a regulator, helping to reduce overfitting when training learning models. And why is that interesting for us? Because it allows each club member, when generating their codes, to automatically test a small fraction of this additional data that has been created, which then accelerates the learning of the artificial intelligence model as a whole, benefiting our entire community. After implementing this new learning model, our average assertiveness in digital options, which was 73% at the beginning of the project, is now 83.33%. And the prospects that are with the entry of the new members of the next class, the overall assertiveness can easily beat 90% already in the incoming months. This is what makes this club unique. When one wins, the artificial intelligence learns more and everyone wins. This is the only place where you can make a difference and truly enrich yourself by improving this technology for the benefit of all. Today, we already have 500 members. That's hundreds of people who earn money directly into their accounts every day without having to do much. Most of them are ordinary people who have low-paying jobs and who now have found in the club a better way and are making much more than their old salaries thanks to this technology that is the hottest novelty in recent years. I think it's now pretty clear why I've recorded this video for you. Yes, I am interested in you joining the Income Club, and I want you to be very well compensated for it. But I have to say that this opportunity is not for everyone. Given our operational capacity at the moment, only 500 more people will have the chance to participate. Simone Sanchez, but why so few people? If the more people that use this technology, the better it gets. I know it may not make sense to you at this point, but look. In my position as Chief Strategist of the Income Club, my priority here is to preserve the potential returns I am already delivering to current members and to those joining the next class. As we are doubling the number of members, this means that I will have to stay focused to make all the necessary adjustments in the optimization of our artificial intelligence, so that all members are equally able to capture their gains. Nothing else matters. And if I open too many spots, I might end up losing control over the whole thing. For this reason, 500 licenses are the number. I think it's the most appropriate for new members to enter. For us, this is a big number, given the size of the project. But for you, this means few spots, taking into consideration the thousands of interested people who are vying for a position just like you right now. Therefore, the next few minutes are decisive. You either act fast, or you will be outside the community of 500 people who will have on their cell phones the technology that is creating the world's next millionaires. And once you have our application on your cell phone, you never have to work your butt off to make more money again. The Income Club does it for you every day. Never again. You'll have to search for an opportunity that looks good for you to conquer your financial freedom. We already have that opportunity ready for you. You will simply wake up every morning certain that you will have more money in your account. Now, I know what you must be thinking. Access to this application that can guarantee weekly withdrawals of more than $1,000 must cost a fortune. Relax. I have prepared something very special for you. Right off the bat, I will already tell you that by joining the Income Club now, you get a 7-day trial. And if for any reason you think it is not good for you, you can cancel. You get your money back, we remain friends, and it's all good. This is more than a guarantee. It is a personal promise. But why don't I just do it for free all at once? Okay, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I need to separate the curious from the truly interested in making money. And when you pay for something, you commit yourself more, even if it is a symbolic amount, as is this case. Besides, I am completely committed to you, and I need you to commit too, taking this seriously, because at the Income Club, we exclusively need people who are honestly interested in using this technology for the benefit of all. When one wins, everyone gets rich. If this was all free, all the curious people around would have already filled all the available spots, and most likely you would not even be getting the chance to take advantage of the opportunity that I am offering today. Thus, we are aligned with no conflicts of interest. So, for us to move forward, I want to offer something that will be very advantageous to you. Something that I can only keep for a limited time. Only today, you will be able to join the Income Club for only a small investment needed to cover the costs and keep this site running. And a relevant price for the quick gains you will achieve. Just click on the button below now and secure your license. What will happen when I click the green button? By clicking the button below, you will be redirected to a payment page where you can enter all your credit card details and confirm your club membership. We use the latest end-to-end encryption technology to ensure that your personal and financial information is always protected. When you confirm your membership in the club, you will immediately receive a welcome email, like this one. In this same email, you will also receive a link to access our official app, which can be accessed through your cell phone, computer, or tablet. Inside the app, you will already have immediate access to straight-to-the-point video lessons that will teach you, click by click, everything you need to do to start receiving your account deposits immediately, a free download of the fully optimized digital options platform integrated with our artificial intelligence, unlimited access to Income Club codes for you to use and earn as many times as you want every day, and the support channel. Whenever any doubt comes up, no matter how simple it may be, just send a message and you'll be answered quickly. Not to mention our 7-day money-back guarantee, should you wish to do so. However, what usually happens within 7 days with people who join this club is this.
Hey there everyone, this is Wakas Ahmed. Today I just want to give a quick shout out to the Income Club. I have used it, I love it, and I recommend everyone to use it. All the best, thank you.
So, I reinforce. Click the button below and guarantee your access to the Income Club now to have this kind of result.
So thanks to the Ladies Income Club, I have the opportunity now to earn this extra income that is about $500 to $600 a month.
If even after all that I have shown you so far, you're still not convinced, I ask you, what do you have to lose by trying this technology? At least for a